1999 coin values, quarters, nickels, pennies, dimes worth money. We'll go over 3 steps in this video. Step 1 will show you examples of what to look for to determine if your 1999 coins are rare or not. Step 2 will help you identify the value of your 1999 coins so you understand their worth in today's market. And step 3 will show you how to get expert help to evaluate and or sell your collection for the most money possible if that's what you're looking to do. Let's hop into this video. Up first, we have a 1999p 5-cent Jefferson nickel. So this is a beautiful coin, and I want to show you an area on the coin that is important, and depending on which mint mark you have will dictate how many coins were produced for that specific mint. All you got to know is it's a supply and demand thing. Before you sell your coin and to know the value of your coin, you first must know which mint your coin was produced at. Now, Philadelphia will typically have a P mint mark on the coin or no mint mark whatsoever. Philadelphia generally produces the most amount of coins, and West Point will produce the least amount of coins. They have a W mint mark. This coin will never have a W mint mark on it, but more on that in a different video. This example right here has 6 full steps on the back. Now above Monticello, you'll see those steps. They are the highest point on the coin, they get worn down the quickest, and they are the hardest to strike on the coin. Your coin must be in mint state condition, meaning not found in pocket change. Now there are examples that you can find in pocket change from 1999 that are worth money, like Air coins, but this example is simply due to the high grade as to why it sold for $49. Now this is a genuine United States 50-cent Kennedy half-dollar coin. A lot of the time these coins are worth only a few dollars at most. This example got the Proof 70 grade. That's the perfect grade when it comes to grading your coins. This example sold for $89. $552 for the Susan B. Anthony coin. Now a lot of the time people will send us pictures and it's like, hey, your coin is unfortunately not going to be that much money, but this example, what you need to know is that 1999D Susan B. Anthony dollars can be rare if you're able to get this high of a grade for your coin. Like I said before, a lot of the time they're only worth a few dollars, but if the condition is very, very good for your coin, then you could have a coin worth a ton of money. This example, someone was able to get it graded at the 68 grade and it sold for $552. All right, here we go. $576 for this 1999 1-cent coin. Now this is a Type 2 with a wide AM, graded by NGC at a mint state 67 red. We're going to break this down very quickly. Your coin can either become in red, red brown, or brown depending on the metal it was struck on and different environmental conditions. Just know most of the time a red coin is going to be worth more money than a red, brown, and brown coin. That's not always the case though. The next thing you want to look for is a wide AM. So these coins will either be a wide AM or a close AM depending on which type it was struck for. You pretty much want to look in the area of America on the back. The A and the M will either be touching or they will not be touching. You want to be looking for a 1999 Type 2 1-cent wide AM coin. Also notice this has no mint mark. That means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. That is important as well. This coin sold for $576. $1,800 for this 1999 10-cent Roosevelt dime, graded by PCGS at a mint state 69 with the full bands on the back. So the first area I want to show you on the back of this coin is the full bands. So you're going to see that torch. Now on the torch you're going to see some horizontal bands. Those bands are the highest point on the coin. They get worn down the quickest and they are the hardest to strike. Just keep in mind that only really matters on mint state coins that are not circulated. So a coin that you find out in pocket change is more than likely not going to be valuable based on the full bands on the back. The biggest factor on this coin is 1, the D mint mark above the date, standing for the Denver Mint, and 2, this coin is only 1 point away from the perfect grade of 70, and that is why it sold for $1,800. All right, here we go. This is a pretty cool one. This is a Georgia statehood quarter that sold for $2,160. It is indeed a 1999p, standing for the Philadelphia Mint. Now you may notice right off the bat that, hey, I think the color of this coin is a bit wrong. Well, you're definitely right. This coin was struck on an experimental planchet. So back in the day, there were times where they wanted to experiment on different types of metal to see how the coin would handle and what it would look like, how it would strike. There's numerous factors that go into using an experimental piece of metal on a coin like this. All you got to know is if you have a coin that looks like this and the coloration's a bit off, you could have an experimental planchet coin that's worth a lot of money, just like this example that sold for $2,160. Very cool. $11,700 for this 1999p Susan B. Anthony dollar that was struck on a Sacagawea dollar planchet. This coin got graded by NGC at a mint state 65, so a lot of us are familiar with the Sacagawea dollar coins. Whether this was intentional or not, it's so impossible to really know. I like to think sometimes these mint employees get bored and they're like, hey, I want to have a cool golden looking Susan B. Anthony dollar, so they'll take the planchet or piece of metal from from that Sacagawea dollar, throw it in the hopper of the SBA Susan B. Anthony dollar, and you end up with something like this. So here's the thing. I personally think these Mint employees might be doing this on purpose. It's hard to really tell for certain because we're not there. We don't have supervision over these guys. We don't know if they're doing this on purpose or an accident, but just imagine a Mint employee going to work every day, making these rare, unique errors, pocketing them, and then selling them years later. That could very well be happening. We're not necessarily pointing the finger at anyone. This could be a legitimate error that never meant to actually happen, but like I said, it's nearly impossible to tell. All you gotta know is that if you have a Susan B. Anthony dollar that looks like this, just know this example sold for $11,700. We recently updated our coin ebook. You can get that down below. It's completely free. Just click on the link below, get your free coin ebook, and we'll see you in the next video.